Welcome back to the channel. So we're still working on getting this into that one. Show you what we got going on today. So far we're gonna pull the motor out today, pull the airbox off, and then we'll pull the motor out and we're gonna drop it in here. And then I can put the swing arm bolt, because the swing arm bolt goes through the back of the motor, and that's good. So far we got our shocks back from SF Racing. They're mounted up. Got the wheels on, tie rods, everything's bolted in. Got the radiator in. Just got the fender bracket and the Nerf bar brackets mounted up. So we are good there, and that's where we're at. Motor in, and then we can throw the subframe on, put the airbox on. That is our goal today. Let's get it. All right, so a little update. We got the motor pulled out, all the wire and harness pulled out, shoved into this one. A side note, if you're doing it, ever do this on an LTR, the wire and harness comes along this side of the frame and then up through this hole, and then it comes down through here. And it's a lot easier to install if on this one I had pulled the radiator and put the radiator in and then ran the wire and harness. If you left the radiator unbolted and then ran the wire harness, because like I said, it's got to go through this hole, so it's a little tight on the top of the radiator. You just got to work some things. You can get it through there, which is fine, but easy wise, if you were swapping frames like I did, it would be a lot easier if you left this unbolted. You could leave it in here and just tilt it sideways and then run everything through there. You can get it through there, it's just would be easier. Otherwise, other than that, I didn't really have much of an issue. I actually had the motor mounted and then I put the wire and harness in, and so I had to pull this motor mount back off because I pulled the whole wire and harness off, which includes everything on this battery box, and the wire and harness has to go up around the motor mount. So I had to unbolt that and redo that. Besides that, I think it went fairly well. Like, I've never done this to an LTR. Actually, I've never went this deep on a quad. The Honda painted the frame, but I haven't powder coated it. So yeah, so all the wire and harnesses ran, ready for the rear shock to go in, and then I can put the subframe, the airbox, fuel, and then we're good. And then up here, I got everything ran, the clutch lever, that I got to put the throttle, which I have over here. If you look, this looks like a mess, but I got the throttle housing that I'm gonna have to put on that next, the fuel pump, and then I powder coated the brake and shifter, waiting on bearings for the axle and waiting for my pipe to get back. Pipe will be last. I'm still waiting for it. Not supposed to be the end of the month. We should have the rest of this put back together. I got one Nerf bar back together over here. I gotta clean that, and then subframe hubs, disc brake guard. That's about it. I got everything ready for the axle. This is mounted up, powder coated the hub, all that's ready to go. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're getting closer. Can't wait to see what it looks like when we get the plastics on it. I know it looks, if you see this looks like a mess, but it's really not. Anyway, thanks for watching. We get there.